Good evening, everyone, and how are you all doing? I haven't seen you guys in a while. For those who are unaware, we just moved over from Twitch to Kick and YouTube and Restream. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. And we are going to continue with Etrian Odyssey. So it's a bit of a hectic day because we had some, construction going on in our home. Well, wait a second, there's a fly just pissing me off. Shoo! I really... Why? Like, go the fuck away. New final boss, fly. Okay, if you stay over there. Oh, right, I need to... Ooh, technical difficulties. Anyway, no, we just played FGO. It was supposed to be... Just this one. Okay, one thing at a time. There we go. It was actually supposed to be an afternoon stream of FGO, but we had construction going on, so every 5 minutes it would like make excruciating noise, and well, I decided to do a stream after dinner, and that became even later. Then that even became later. It's one hell of a day. Anywho. We're back. I'm feeling very confident. I'm totally not feeling confident, but let's see our quests. Let's see how our party looks. We've got Siegfried the Protector at level 26. He needs to be level 30 to complete a quest. We've got Brynhilde the Landsknecht, who just got an axe, and that attacks, that is beautiful. Makes you think. Also has the higher defense than my freaking protector. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I digress. We have Violet, the medic, who is getting jacked. Look at that TP, 119. Still can't heal for shit. We got Mochi, the troubadour, who is... I don't even know why she's here at the moment. Like, my party... she is like an off-breed, like an off-party. She'll be useless once my party gets to higher levels, and I have to swap her out for someone else. I think I'm gonna get a Hexer. I'm sorry, girl. I really liked you, but... Although she is good for stalling, for like TP healing, so that's a thing, and you can't do that with anything else. And we got Serenity the Alchemist, who is a Flame Alchemist, we figured. All very high levels. I think... No, it was Brynhilde, yeah, who gets the sword skill that follows fire magic with a flaming slash. This is actually a pretty good build for high attack stats, because she'll settle, and I think for the entire turn, or for 5 turns, every time a fire magic is initiated, you attack. And there is a way to combo off that, I think. I saw a video once, like years ago, and it was like, wow, he's attacking like 8 times in one turn with a 14 party. How did that happen? Let's see, we need to get a Toxic Barb. I don't know where to get that still. A level 30 Protector, we'll get there eventually. And the Bone Flail, which we need to find. Fight certain enemies in lower stratums. Hey, the Ragnarok kids. Rumor has it you guys made it all the way down to the 2nd stratum. No kidding. I heard the monsters there are no joke. Come back alive, okay? I'll have a glass waiting. Ma'am, all of my adventurers are underage. Oh yeah, we had to retrieve the dragon egg. I have no idea where I don't remember what it Alright. Oh, wait. Let me check. Just in case. Wait, do I have... Oh, there we go. Ariadne's threat. Alright. Back in Poison Hell. Fenrir hasn't respawned. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember what we did last time. We explored the extra sections of... Oh yeah, we got the iron shells from that area over here, where there are mammoths that just TPK my party like, very fast. It's a tough area. It's really tough. I don't even know why they bothered putting it there. Also, empty room, empty space, empty space. It is so sad to see. Although this doesn't make sense. Like fully mapped out areas that just that doesn't happen. Okay, we need to get more coverage in the 7th floor. One thing I wished Etrian Odyssey did. Ah, fuck. If I get poisoned, then okay. Provoke, just in case. Attack. Just... Oh, that's so beautiful. Like once you get outside of battle, all your buffs and debuffs disappear. Okay, the debuffs is a good thing, but it would be really nice to be able to have some lingering effect, if you catch my drift. Okay, I'm sure there's an FOE here. Okay, how much damage? Ooh, that is actually... It is not a lot at this level, because I power grinded through. I'm not sure if I want to use fire, but... No. I can auto-battle them. Oh, that's so good. I'm only leveling this so I get to Defender as fast as possible. Well, that sucks. Nice. What was I leveling again? Attack up. Is it worth to put a point in Warcry now? It's only 3 TP. It's also 3 TP. Wait, do I have everyone's skill points? Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, I should not have done that. Provoke, attack. Okay, that should take care of that. Heal. Recovery, because I'm really scared. No, I don't want Inferno just yet. One hit. Beautiful. Blind. Okay, that's fine. Skill, heal, attack, and fire. That was really bad. 35? Frick. Hey, a small crack is visible on the inside of the tree before you, but seems cannot pass through from this side. I'm just glad I don't take damage when turning. If the game really wanted to be diabolical, they could add that hazard as well. But even though we're playing on hard, it's not like that. Also, welcome to the Etrian Odyssey experience. Checking literally every wall. I don't think it's gonna matter. Wait. Oh, this is not as bad. I do need to prepare a little bit. You kill them. Retroactive Brynhilder heal. Peace palette. Fire. Nice. If I don't get poisoned, I could TP Regan. The reason this floor is so brutal on me is just because I have a late game build that's like made for sustainment. Okay, this is a trap if I ever saw one. Let's see what's... You push through the dense plants to reach a small clearing of the forest. Water flows between the trees and there are standing pools of water. Merely by standing here, your body begins to feel lighter. You ache to rest here, but suddenly you sense an ominous presence nearby. It feels as though you've been stalked by some dangerous creature. The sense of foreboding is enough to drive you from the spring immediately. It may be best not to return here again. I'm so tempted to try again. We haven't gained anything new. You return to the forest spring, but the ominous presence you felt has not abated. You cautiously take your leave from the ill-flavored clearing. You return to the forest spring, but the ominous presence... That is weird. Also, look at the area. That's a 3x1. Also, how's my... Yeah. Wait. I'm fully healed. That is so weird. But it's not really worth it to go in and out. I think it's this shape. I knew it. Ooh. Defend, attack. I just hope it's like fast enough. Yeah. So now I can actually heal. Oh no. And also this boosts my boosts as well. Ooh, that is interesting. So we have a path for later. Oh. Huh. Oh, this is mighty interesting, actually. No, it's supposed to be over here. This is the first time we end. Okay, I actually thought I saw an FOE. Let's try to make our way to the water droplet. We're actually in lower territory, so stronger enemies will appear. Yeah, I don't think I need to check everything because it's slow. Ooh, purple crystal. Inspect. A small crack is visible from the wall of trees before you, but it seems you cannot pass through here. That is very worth checking out. Good that I did. Okay. After pushing through the thick brushes, you reach a place with exposed roots surrounded by a butt. The roots reach to the ceiling as if to receiving something, but they do so in vain. As you puzzle over this, you suddenly hear familiar voices approach behind you. Ever further do you descend into the labyrinth, warriors of Ragnarok. Oh, that sounds so cool. We congratulate you. The warrior woman Ren hails you, her constant companion Tlachta standing silently by her side. The Ronin and Hexer seemed pleased with your progress thus far. We have a favor to ask such accomplished explorers. Usually the waters of the healing spring can be found here. Lately, though the water has stopped creating a great nuisance for adventurers. Ren punctuates her bitter explanation with a quick point to the ceiling. A monster blocking the spring in the floor above is to blame. It is tiresome and vexing. Warriors of Ragnarok, will you go to the spring and free it from the vile monster? We could make short work of it ourselves, but we do have other matters to attend to. If you mean to further explore the labyrinth, to do this will be in your best interest. With this, Ren and her wordless companion turn to leave. Luck be with you, warriors. Gain victory over the monster and bring honor to your guild. With those final words, the two adventurers leave this place. You can go defeat the monster as requested, or continue your investigation. Hmm. We're not going to do it yet, because that will be a boss battle, and I want to accumulate a little bit more wealth before we do the big baddie. I don't like any of this. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I remember you guys. Get fucked. Smoke crack is visible through the walls before you, but it seems you cannot pass through from this side. The reason I'm putting the arrows in the other direction is because I will know that that particular area was passable from the other side. Ooh, this is a take spot. What can we take? Please be something good. Cross seed, crab apple, and I think that's the last of it. Yeah. How much do you hate that enemy? Forces everything on the sweet. Another gathering spot. Fangleaf was the one that did damage. I was wrong. I apologize, Siegfried. Much is too fast. Oh, there's an FOE nearby. Wait. Oh, there's the gathering spot. It's another take area. Why are there two takes so close to each other? Highly peculiar. Worth checking out later. Alright, weak to volts. 122 hit points. Fuck. Oh, that sleep really did it. If Serenity did not get the sleep status, I didn't need to do all this healing. Blessed. I'm gonna do this, ascend and descend. That way I reset the encounter timer. A shrill scream comes from the direction you face, and flapping wings are audible as well. You break into a cold sweat, sensing the presence of a formidable enemy. A dreadful beast unlike you've encountered so far is lurking nearby. I have to go through there. Ooh, baby. I'm still going to use recovery. Fuck that. Why? Nice. 69. Okay, so there's probably an FOE nearby. I think I remember something like this. No. You finally reach the wyvern's nest. Somewhere in the vast space before you, you can make out the wyvern's shadow. You consider how best to find the egg here without disturbing the wyvern. Fuck. Fuck. I really don't have time for you. Hi. Can you, like, leave me alone, please? Oh, this is bad. This is actually bad. This is such a bad idea. Oh, that is bad. That is really bad. Yeah, this could be a TPK. No, he needs to escape. That is bullshit. I have to do all that again. So that makes escape skills really good. But fucking hell. The only benefit I get out of this is that my map is now a little bit more fleshed out. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna wager it on them missing a bunch of poisons. Ah, fuck. Alright, I don't need to conserve a lot of resources. Because that spring will heal me. Nice. That does hurt though. Come on, my D-pad got locked again. Okay, let's see. Right, I forgot about that. But it's all right now. So we're basically forced to do that, to do the little side quest. Oh, that is just disgusting. Of course. Fuck you. As long as someone is awake, those fuckers will use the pollen attack. mint leaf, and cross seed. So the other one got the grab apple. Oh, that is disgusting. I hate those fucking pink flowers. Oh look, it's spinning around. Bye-bye. Somewhere in the fast space before you can make out the wyvern's shadow. Consider how best to find Etrian without disturbing the wyvern. Well, that's not gonna happen if we're gonna run into these guys. I think that was exactly his hit points. Begin searching for the egg in the wyvern's nest. Your search was fruitless. This doesn't seem to be the place. You begin your search for the wyvern nest. You feel something large around your fingertips. It must be the dragon's egg you seek. Also, wyvern and dragons aren't the same. I hate that these enemies come here when there's a wyvern nearby. Oh, that is so good. So Ravenheart, here at the therapy session, we make sure you are aware of everything that's going around you. So, could you tell us, perhaps, what the reason is for your phobia of pink flowers? That. Like, exactly that. Now it's going to become an auto battle. I think we win. There we go. Okay, this can be a very dangerous battle, but since it's required to advance in the story, I think it'd be level specific, that we're able to push through it. You push through the dense plants to reach a small clearing in the forest. Oh, I kicked my cable, so... Water flows between the trees here, and there are standing pools of water. Merely by standing here, your body begins to feel lighter. You ache to rest here, but suddenly you sense an ominous presence nearby. Whatever vile creature blocks the spring's water is targeting you. As you look about, a gigantic crab steps forth from the cascading water. Its large, sharp claw and hard shell makes it seem a harder adversary than any you faced. You vow to stand your ground and defeat the thing to restore this spring to its natural state. Pond Claw has appeared. Nice. Defense increase. If Mochi had the buff removal, that'd be really good. This isn't actually that bad. It's probably weak to fire. Bye-bye. The gigantic crab suddenly collapses to the floor. With that, the pool of water below you audibly begins to drain somewhere. The crab's demise seem to have unblocked their flow to the lower regions. Your task complete. You decide to return to the main goal of exploring the labyrinth. Discover new monster, Pond Claw. Am I healed? If I go in again, will I be healed? Okay, so the heal is gone. I can roam freely now, the heal is gone. 1, 2, 3. And now this area should be different. Refreshing water is dripping into the stump. Drink the water. Body's revitalized. And I have a feeling... Oh, that is weird. Wait, how do I... You motherfuckers. Okay, but I think I'm in a position right now where I can do this. If I fuck this up, it could be TPK. You're so dead. Okay, over here, over there. That's a trick. Okay, so now it no longer becomes a gamble. Okay, I think we need to return. I can't think of any other thing that might have changed, so... I'm not making that mistake again. Wait, just in case I need a cross seed. The Explorers Guild has assigned a harsh ordeal of his new recruit. Spent 5 days in B8F in the forest. Decided to take the request, have you? Good. Have been hoping someone would. Every now and then, the Explorers Guild assigns a trial like this to see who bites. It'll be rough, but also be a good chance to test your skills. The challenge will begin at daybreak. Best of luck, kids. I see you are safe from Chief the Dragon's Egg. I thank you for the efforts and trust you successfully escaped the Dread Wyvern. Perhaps in the future, once you become stronger, I may be able to challenge it. But for now, discretion is the better part of valor. It's wise to solve the difficulties you face one step at a time. But be that as it may, for your service in retrieving the Dragon's Egg, we present you a small reward to show our gratitude. 1500. Wow, okay. Ah yes, before I forget, there's someone I'd like you to meet. He is Lord Vissel, chieftain of the Rata and leader of Etrian. The chieftain wishes to speak with the promising adventurers like yourself about the forest. Wait a moment, please. Greetings to you, members of Ragnarok. I am Vissel, chieftain of Rajahal. I protect Etria and promote exploration of the forest. I want to personally thank you for your successful forays into the labyrinth. Now, as I'm sure you'll be exploring the place further, I have a point of advice to impart to you. The road leading further into the labyrinth is hidden near the Wyvern. So said adventurers in ancient times who went deeper into the labyrinth than we do now. Lately, only a few explorers dared to go below the 8th floor. I have high hopes that you'll be ones to reopen the way to the lower floors. Now then, if you excuse me, I look forward to speaking with you another day. I'm glad you're able to finally able to meet our chieftain. We're all very devoted to him, and we work with him to further develop this town. The chieftain only has time to meet with the very bravest explorers, you know. It's a sign that you've become exemplary adventurers. Keep up the good work. Pond Claw. 660 hit points, shell guard. Weak to all elements. That is good. That is really good. Alright. Now I can sell everything. Longbow, plumed hat, loot. Hindi. Well, there are only few who can equip it. Oh, that is good. That is really good. Let's see. What is her attack stat now? 53. And it can go to 66. So that's a 13-point increase. She doesn't use tech. I have the money. So that's good. That's a good investment. Plumed hat. Medic, alchemist, and a hexer. She already has a plumed hat. What does the bear glove do? Tech. Gives a point in tech. Plumed hat gives TP. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That single point in tech is really valuable. What else you got? The loot, I think. Oh, Korea. Yeah, it's Troubadour only to increase the TP, but that's not really necessary. staying 5 days in... First things first, checking if Vendor is back. As soon as the boss like if we exit the second stratum, go to the third, we are going to check every time when a boss reappears, and if a boss does reappear, we're going to challenge all of them. Because they have rare drops that are really good and worth a lot of money. Worst distribution ever. Oh, that just sucks. Okay, that's enough to kill one. Fuck you. That's a very poor start. I didn't throw it on purpose, by the way. Oh, that FOE already respawned. Okay. Did I heal? I did not heal. To be fair, we have this healing spring on the 8th floor. Of course. You walk through the forest. For the next 5 days, you may not leave B8F of the labyrinth. You mark it on scrap on the paper you brought. 5 days remaining. The fuck was that? So this is actually a healing point. And I think it's also encounter free. Yeah. I can just remain here for 5 days. But let's go explore a little bit further. Beautiful. These guys really seem to like me a lot. Fortunately, they're not very fast. Oh, come on. Stand marveling at the jungle trees, you spot a narrow road between the trunks. But that is no fun. Really? 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 Anyway. What was I going to do again? Yeah, I wanted Healing Touch. So I'm gonna improve Healer. And for her, I wanted Divinity. That's right, Divinity. I just noticed that it's left, right, left, right, left. Just then marveling at the jungle trees, you spot a narrow road between the trunks. Continue down the narrow road. Okay, this is also a... But how do I get to the other side then? Oh, fun. Do you guys see what's wrong with that? Look. 2 paths down. Bye-bye. Fuck. Why is it so fast? Like, fuck, leave me alone. I hate how well that works. It's weird that the alchemist uses potions to cast these spells. But then when you bound her arms, it's like, you can still cast it. Oh. So I probably go up one stage at some point. By the way, 5 days is a heck of a long time. It may not seem like much, but given that only so much time has passed, at least we're definitely going to level a lot. Defender. Increases physical defense. That'll be his bread and butter for, it'll be Fortify, Defender, and then we'll see. You know what? I think I can split. Just in case. I wish I just could see the metadata that's on like all these skills. Also, I'm saving my boosts just in case I get backstabbed or something. That's too bad, but whatever. No, it's that, and that. 69. Double attack, like, yeah, I really need that. Ah, that's a dryer. Give me a second. Alright. We could do the like 5-day quest. Like a lot later in the story, but I think it also gives an opportunity to really grind things out. But all these battles just... I wonder if there's an easier way to skip time. Right now, battles are the biggest contributor to, like, delay. And there's not a lot of exploring to do either. Well, there is one thing I can do, I think. Can I take again? Yeah, I can take again. Oh, that is so good. Bye. Crab apple. I mean beef. Okay. It's only 7 p.m. in the game. Well, it is officially nighttime. No, I'm not gonna use boost just yet. It would be in your best interest. It is so out of the way of the regular road. And I'm honestly still contemplating, like, what did I earn? Given the enemy that we encountered wasn't that strong, so it really was kind of a side quest, literally. If we continue on this track, we'll probably be done in an hour. The counter rate is just really high. And the reason this encounter is the most dangerous one, if I get preemptively struck by them, they can just wipe my entire party with sleep. I only get one action, like 2 actions. Also, Serenity is slowly running out of TP, which is not a good thing. I think I'm gonna... Also, I'm running out of inventory space. Okay. 0. I can take again. Oh, that is just the worst. Okay. Okay. Birds of a feather flock together. Mint leaf. That is just rude. There's an FOE. I think stationary, from the looks of it. No, moving. Let me look it up. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Like this, the immersiveness of this. Why is my the plant's 2D? My immersion is broken, but it really gives you like the feeling that you're in a corridor. This less so. So Explorers Guild trial. I'm gonna check. Explorers Guild trial. Has to be full 5 days in game, which is 1300 steps in the floor. You can't leave the floor, nor can you leave the dungeon, period. If you do, it resets. Whenever I do this quest, I open all the secret passages first, simply by having a big area to traipse through. Consider how quickly your inventory gets stuffed and how laborious it is to toss things out. It's probably a fast way to just run back and forth in the healing room. Anyway, really stupid quest. There's no penalty for skipping it too. The reward item you get, we get like a plus 12 to a medic's defense, can be later bought. Okay. So I can do it in the healing room. There's no physical penalty. You see the encounter rate is stationary. I remember how it did it. There is a cheat, I think, that makes it the time pass like like 1 day every step you take, or 1 hour every step you take. So this wasn't as tedious for me as. They probably knew that this was like an encounterless area, but this just feels so stupid. I could train, I could grind, and that would make it worthwhile, but like I said, the inventory spacing is just gonna get stuck. Once my take replenishes, I'll head back out and like, do a take. Now we need to hear that 16 more times. Can you just imagine like seeing someone on the street like sidestep 2 meters to the right, 2 meters to the left every time? It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, yeah, I need to survive for 5 days out in the open. Okay, just put down a tent. No, can't do that. Why not? Time only moves when I move. Oh. But it makes sense that they don't have the wait option, because you can just wait. Do that 5 times for an entire day. 4 p.m. sunset. Fortunately, there are no seasons in the labyrinth. I don't even know how to get sunlight. It's like with Made in Abyss. You have like this. It's always sunny, or at least it is. But that's a really short period of only 2 hours. Never noticed that. No, in Made in Abyss, you have like this constant daylight cycle. And it's like, yeah, how does that work? But it has like some radiation that causes it to remain daylight at all times. It's like, yeah, makes sense. Not really, but whatever. Speaking of Made in Abyss, yeah, I'm just going to go on a rant because what I'm basically doing is just pressing L and R. Woo, gameplay of the year, guys. Anyway, I'm really hyped that a new Made in Abyss manga has just been released. And it's like, yeah, that is actually pretty cool. I really think Made in Abyss is one of the greatest adventure manga of our generation. Unfortunately, it has the potential to becoming something like a... Nah, calling it Tolkien-esque, that is giving it too much credit. Like, Tolkien did something amazing that you cannot surpass Lord of the Rings. But what I do mean is its world, its 7+ layers, give like this really mysterious. It could be a One Piece level of epic. Unfortunately, the entire cast is driven by the need to go down and go down, and because it is 2 days have passed now spent in lush green forest, the ordeal's end is still far away. You make a note on your tally sheet. 3 days remaining. Thank you. So it actually stops me in my tracks to tell me what's wrong. Okay. Like, because of Rico and Rex's desire to go down as fast as possible and find the find her mother, that's supposedly at the very bottom of the abyss. You leave a lot of exploration out. Given there is a game of Made in Abyss, I don't know how much the author touches upon expanding the universe, but there is so much mystery. The Made in Abyss manga is actually the inspiration of my own unique, well, not really unique, but my own, my own story of Izef, humanity's final cradle. Of being an island that you cannot really escape from, and people making a civilization on that island and then exploring it. It is partially inspired by Monster Hunter World, and it's partially inspired by Made in Abyss. And then I'm throwing a lot of Christianity into it. I mean, as a theme. One of the first guys you meet is called Judas. Come on, it's so on the nose. But it's good source material. Of course, the protagonist calling himself Leon, pending, might change in the future. I could call him Adam, but that would be so on the nose. So he has to have like an obscure name. I couldn't call him Cain. That is just bad omen. Abel would also be a bad idea. So what would be left? Like what are some good names from calling him Jesus? Jesus, nah. No, but there's a lot of like Christianity mixed into it. I really want to like finish right. Oh wait, there's actually something that bothers me. There we go. I really do want to finish writing it. The length is probably going to be 2 novels long, because I do want to explore every bit of the world I create on that island. From memory, I have it written down. There are like several sections. You've got a giant mountain with a giant lake on top of it. It's like one of the most dangerous areas on the island. You have a very dense forest. You have a submerged area where you can actually dive through and reach like an air bubble that is sticking to the ocean floor, where you can do all kinds of neat tricks. There are runes, and underneath those runes there's like a graveyard that you can explore. That's really a gnarly area to explore, and it's going to be very important for somewhere later in the story. And then there is like a volcanic area. There's an ice area that's counteracted into each other, that like flow. You have a ravine area with high winds that has like a cave system built in between, and it's just, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like that concept. The protagonist is a little bit cocky, um, overly zealous, but overall he's going to get a companion later, like very early in the story actually. You wander the forest, growing weary of another day of survival begins. You mark on a date of your tally sheet, 2 days remaining. But that is Izef. You spell it I-T-H, no, I-T, what was it again? I-T-H-E-T, I-T-H-E-H, I think, Izef, kind of like that. Yeah, people are going to question my sanity when oh, we can do another take. Nice. Mint leaf and crabapple. What do I want to throw out? Sandwood. Oh, come on, give me the crabapple. Here we go again. But yeah, that is heavily inspired by Made in Abyss. More like the adventuring rather than the story. Because I honestly don't really know what's going on in Made in Abyss. And that is one of its flaws. There is, like in One Piece, you have the Void Century. That is hinted when we first encounter Nico Robin in the Alabasta arc, I think was it called, with Crocodile, and I believe her name was Vivi. But anyway, that's when you first hear of the Void Century from Nico Robin, and that later it's like expanded upon, that is like a century that you're not allowed to research that, and Nico Robin is from an area that research it. So you get the hints of this particular area, And that is like some sort of side quest that's going on in the world of One Piece. Really great stuff. It really makes you wonder, and they touch upon it from time to time, like, oh, well, what does the D mean, and where do devil fruits come from, and how does the world expand? Why is the world go? So even though there is a major plot going on, become the Pirate King for Luffy, there is still an underlying important side quest, if you will, of the Void Century, uncovering what that is. And even though Luffy is not actively pursuing that goal of uncovering it, by having Nico Robin in his crew, you essentially set up the story to have it unfold at some point. Sanji is going to find All Blue. Nami is going to make a map of the world. Usopp will become a great hero. Zoro will become the greatest sword. That is basically what you're expecting everything to happen. And it all interconnects by having the world government like the big enemy and having everything going around like the Will of D and everything, and hockey being a thing. It is interconnected and you will explore it, and that is really, really well done. Even though it takes like 500 chapters to get another piece of information of that puzzle, whatever. I can read 1500 chapters of One Piece if I want to. It's a great story. So what Made in Abyss does, and I think it might change in the manga, but from the anime, the only exploration the Rico and Nanachi ever did was in the capital of the Unreturned. That's the only arc in the entire anime where they actually explore part of the Abyss culture. And it's a bit of a missed opportunity. Like I said, there is so much to explore, and you can set up this grand scheme of mystery. But outside the labyrinth, you realize another day has passed. The ordeal is nearly over. Resolved to see this through, you mark it on your tally sheet. One day remaining. Almost done. And I get it. Like, the purpose of the story is not to uncover the mysteries of the Abyss. Even though it is like the premise, the purpose of the story is to find Rico's mother. That is it. Rico is not out there to uncover the mysteries of the Abyss. She's out there to find her mother. That is pretty much the premise. So we don't need to delve into the history of the Abyss and why it suddenly appeared and all these different layers. Although I have a theory. Every generation, every 200 years, I think, is the life cycle of the Abyss. The Abyss opens up and there's a new layer, and the curse gets distributed over all layers, being the strongest at the bottom and the weakest on top. And the curse is not so much as to prevent people from leaving, but to encourage finding the secret, and that secret is damning to the world. It will actually cause some sort of disaster to happen. And then humanity declines, 200 years, the Abyss closes up, and 200 years later, the Abyss reopens with a new stratum, with a new layer. And every time, so the final layer, Deepest Point, I think it's still called, that is the first civilization that founded the Abyss. And they either found something amazing and blocked themselves off from the outside world, and the cursed layer is meant as a warrant, like, you can definitely try to get in, but you would never leave, so our secrets remain safe forevermore. Or they made it so that the secrets of that civilization could never escape, because the Abyss keeps it in like a net, if you will. That's theory 1 and 2. And then every time the secrets get uncovered, there is an automatic system in place that dams the humanity that lives on top, buries the Abyss under the sea level, and creates a whole new floor and just traps it indefinitely. Like you guys are not allowed to leave and share these secrets with the outside world. We cannot have that. And then at a certain point, like, okay, we can open up again. That reason is a little bit murky because if you want to keep it in, why open yourself up? Or it could be that after X amount of period, X amount of time, the secret that needs to be kept within finds a way to open up the abyss again, creating a new floor, and be like, hey, there are mysteries here. The only loophole that is, the only plot hole that I think is in Made in Abyss, that I think is a little bit quirky, whatever, is the fact that there are no documentations outside. Like, the Abyss doesn't stretch into Orth. That's the city around it, not my Dungeons & Dragons character, which happens to be at the same name. It only stretches once you enter, and the pool of the first floor is not that bad. It's like a little bit of nausea. It's kind of insane that there are creatures immune to the curse of the Abyss. So they'll just pick you up and carry you high, and you'll be like, and you'll just die. It is gruesome, and that is a nasty way to go because there's nothing you can do. You just all of a sudden you see yourself rising, and it's over. That is so disgusting. Yeah, Made in Abyss is great. I really want to see it to the end. As a new day dawns, you note with satisfaction that the difficult ordeal is at an end. You have completed your 5-day survival training with flying colors. And how? Okay, we still need a level 30 protector and materials for that. Let's create a level 30 protector. Maybe before I get TPK'd by an enemy, by a preemptive strike. Speaking of preemptive strikes, yeah, I'm going to ramble on a little bit longer. My party actually got a weapon of warning, thinking that it'd be really great asset to the party. But they forgot something. They're playing a campaign without random encounters. And you'd be thinking, why not have random encounters? My party has chosen for a gameplay that what is it called? Something point or something. Basically, when they get to a certain point, I tell them, okay, you guys leveled up, and that basically streamlines everything. But because of that, you cannot throw in a random encounter. A random encounter in that gameplay style of Dungeons & Dragons only encourages the DM to waste resources and time from the party. Like, it's, yeah, really nice that you fought off all these bandits, but the only thing you get from that is like some meager weapons, some coin, maybe something rarer. I'm going to boost. I think that should be enough, right? Oh, that's so much. But let's say, yes, let's see, what do I have a lot of? Sandwood. This is a bad mistake. Nice. Couldn't even hear the music. But no, then like if I throw a random encounter and it goes a little bit sour, then all of a sudden they may have to use some resources, like use a potion or... Wait, is that level 30? No, it's level 29. Damn it. So I take away potions and that kind of stuff from them. They're not gonna earn a lot from it, so it's just better to not have random encounters. And one of my party members expressed her her annoyance with the absence of action, which I can totally understand. But she also has to understand there's no merit for me. Okay, I want to see what it does. Oh, double attack is so nice. Defender is not permanent. But I think it stacks. Okay, one more and it gets Serenity up. Custom. Alright, fire is maxed. I think I'm gonna master fire now. I'm not sure if I think I want fire just at level 5 and then get flame all the way up to 10. Or wait, wasn't I going to... Oh, TP up is already. TP Regan. Ooh. First things first. That was weird. Mega 3. I'm in a good position. Complete. Hallberg. It's been 5 days already. Welcome back, kids. Way to hang in there. Everyone in town's talking about how Ragnarok was able to complete that trial. Nice going. For a guillotine, 2 defense up, but I'm offering 8 TP. That should be faster. Yeah. I can TP Regan of the situation if I wanted to. That was a boring session. Although I think we leveled 4 gained 4 levels, so that's pretty good. Two more in here, so 3 more levels, level 32, and we get Divinity. Experience gain up. To master that. Serenity is also going to get TP regen up. Now that Fire up is maxed. And Violet's almost at healer 10, so she can get healing touch. Max it for at 1 TP full heal. Defender is turn-based, so that is kind of bad. This one is actually pretty decent. Here, drain, null, fire defense up, 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 null fire, drain fire. So if we face off against a certain enemy, we can definitely drain off that. Unguarded also seems like really good. Fortify doesn't. Fortify seemed like a bad investment since it has the same same set as Defender. It's only 1 turn. Parry would be nice. And Aegis. Raising Aegis would be really good. And Brynhild is just going to get attack up, get Warcry up, and then Hellcry. So in turn 1 Warcry, turn 2 Hellcry, hope she survives, and attack. Just attack. Should deal a lot of damage. AoE will probably kill in 1 shot. Anyway guys, that'll be it for today. So I'll be back next week with more Etrian Odyssey. I will be streaming tomorrow on Twitch again with Fate Grand Order. Hopefully we get somewhere. We get really far with that. But we have to see. So, I wish you all good luck tomorrow on your Friday. Almost time to, well, weekend. So, until then,